Alright chat, welcome in. Today we are going over the patch notes for Showdown. Alright, they have been released August 4th, 2025. There we go, let's get into it. Alright, so obviously we got wildcard. If you saw my other video, essentially it's just like a playground mode. It's insane. You can stack as many legends as you want and play, and there's respawns, and it's a ton of fun. There's a whole bunch of movement. King's Canyon's going to be littered with these zipline rails and zip lines and grav canyons. Excuse me, grav canyons. Huh? Holy fudge! Grav cannons, and honestly I think it's going to be a ton of fun. Alright, but my big thing is the legend updates right here. It's my first time looking over it, so here we go. Alright, in addition to some controller class updates, we've also taken a pass at 2 smoke show legends. Good to have you back in the meta. Gas Daddy and Bangy Dang. I am upset that they put that.
This
like, just
else.
it ain't it. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Caustic here. Caustic's gas should be deadly enough to live up to the fantasy, but lately it's felt toothless. With the updates detailed below, Nox gas becomes something Caustic can trust to threaten or hold an area for a long time with windows that attackers can play around. Yeah, really? For a long time? Have you seen the clips of Bang just absolutely destroying everything? I doubt that. But, okay, sure. Compared to other legends, I agree. Won't be able to get past it. Alright. That attackers can play around. Alright, also, Caustic's Field of View research perk allows him to gain additional legend updates. What? Making him the first to be able to get all 4 upgrades at once. Huh? What? Yo, that's actually insane. Okay. Alright, Bang. With a whole new legend update tree. Oh shit, okay. Bangalore's been given tons of new flexibility. Among these options are breaching mechanics that allow you to clear out entrenched enemies. Okay. This is great. Alright. So we got elite weapons. Yeah, the RE-45 burst. Legend amps. Insane, we know. And locked hop-ups. Nice. We don't have to go searching for those anymore. So, ranked. Let's go. I'm so excited. Alright. New key let's see these key adjustments. Oh my god, adjustments. I can't speak today. I'm just so excited. Alright. So better reflect performance and risks. Okay, entry costs, placement RP, and kill points have been tuned to create more room for performance-based variance, rewarding consistent, well-rounded play. See, right here, rewarding consistent, well-rounded play. I think this is going to very, very heavily affect the way a lot of people play. And the only reason I say that is right now it seems that a lot of people literally just run and gun, and they take fights because they ego push and they're like, I'm going for it. Sometimes you just gotta run with the tail between your legs and pray to God you survive, because I think that the chances of you surviving if you take a strategic fight and it doesn't go too well for you and you dip are higher than you trying to 1v3. But anyways, alright. Updated challenger bonus gives more RP to players who take on and win fights against higher tier opponents. Thank God, I've been saying this for so long that they need to implement this into the game. It's about damn time. And those aren't the only ranked updates. New drop zones. Here we go. Yeah, let's go, baby. Your drop point, enemy drop point. Oh, damn, that's nice that it tells you. So, okay, I'm going to do some real quick maths. Maybe I'll speed this up, we'll see. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I think I missed one over here. So, okay, so everyone's landing in their own spot, and then you get to go decide where you want to fight. Okay. Faster, squads will drop automatically spread out across POIs. Before the match starts, you'll see a preview drop zones pingable for map for coordination. Before locking in your legends, loot has been fairly distributed across POIs, so no hot zones here. Let's go! Yeah. Wait, okay, keep your head up though. There's always a chance a neighboring squad will contest by skydiving in. Interesting. Okay. Auras, they just display your rank over your head. I don't really care too much about it. It's a cool introduction of it, but I don't really think it's necessary. Okay, accolades, time to recognize players. So essentially they're low-key like achievements. It's the best way I could put it. It doesn't really do too much for you. Alright. Yeah, you could put them as badges, I think, or something like that. Challenge update. We've updated our challenge system to Help you progress more consistently. I don't really care too much about the battle pass. If you do, cool. Sorry, I'm not going over it. It just seems like they're giving you more opportunities to rank up. Nintendo Switch 2, what the hell? Log in before to the Pathfinder skin. I want to see what that looks like. Can we see what this looks like? Images. Do we got something in images? Is that this one? Yeah, cool. All right, that's the Pathfinder skin. All right, so enjoy up to 50 FPS. Damn, Switch 2's out here cooking. All right, let's look at the patch notes. Balance updates. Care package Peacekeeper returning to the floor. Akimbo P20 in the care package, not bad. All right, gold weapons, EVA 8, Hemlock, RE-45, Burst, Sentinel Wingman, that's nice. Evo Harvesters rewarded by, is increased to 425, was 350, that's insane. Overhauled placement to guarantee spawns closer to Geocenter and away from POIs. Okay. I guess that's nice. Spawn rate reduced to 9 or 8 or 9 depending on map size, was 17 or 20. Damn, okay. Alright, I get that now. I see why they increased this. But shit. Evo Harvesters haven't seen many adjustments, so it's time to shake things up. We're removing spawns at the edges of playable space, preventing the center of POIs. This could lead to unfair starts, where some were leveled up quickly by chance, while others left behind. Now, intentional strategic moves will be needed to access Harvesters. With fewer of them, the chance of bumping into teams is higher, but the reward is 2 with nearly enough Evo to level up. Okay. Gameplay updates, new amps. Yep, purple tier loot items, early game. Fairly uncommon with a higher chance to spawn in higher tier loot locations such as care package vaults and hot zone. Oh shit, Loba might be cooking for this then. Yo, that might be, honestly, I think the new meta might be Caustic, Bang. I think Caustic, Bang, and Loba, low key. That might be the way to go. Like, that's insane. You just trap up. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, so after bin reset, 5 types, infinite ammo, temporary locks, inventory slots, bottomless batteries. As long as you have 2, you get unlimited batteries. Over armor amp, you get extra 25 shield, heal overflow, pop a cell or syringe, just one, and it will get you to 100% in that category, whether that be cells or syringes. That's pretty nice. Power booster amp reduces cooldown tack for alt and tactical, which is nice. So dope. Let's see, what's the dev note here? Creating optimizing loadout choices should be influenced by playstyle. Could be influenced by playstyle, team comp, weapons, and okay, and the craziness of the match, yeah, provides, okay. New elite weapons, limited time, standard issue weapons replaced from Ballistic's private collection. So this one's is RE-45 burst, energy, new locked hop-ups, we understand how that works. Picking up hop-up boosters, what? Gain locked up, oh, locked hop-up to activate. Dealing damage, upgrading at the appropriate arsenal, or picking up hop-up boosters. Interesting. White, blue, purple kitted weapons do not come with locked hop-ups. Gold kitted and care package come with them already unlocked. Helmets, removed gold and mythic helmet from floor loot. Oh. So yeah, okay, so the new amps replace the gold and mythic helmets. So that's nice. I like that. Ramparts place in World's Edge. Paintball weapons no longer offered at vending machines. Blue and purple kitted weapons are now offered. Nice. Reduced time to unlock weapons by 2 seconds. That's nice. Loot bins. Extended top drawer. Give support items to everyone. Secret drawer and Evo value remain unchanged. Removed icons from minimap and full map. Oh, that's nice. Before bin reset, small chance of spawning an amp and or accelerant. Okay. After bin reset, guaranteed amp or alt accelerant. That's crazy. That is insanely good to know. Weapon supply bins. Top drawer, now give assault items to everyone. Secret drawer and Evo unchanged. Removed icons before, small Guaranteed amp and or hop up if squad may need ones. Nice. So this one's insane. So essentially, as long as you don't have a hop up boosted weapon, then you're guaranteed to get this one. So that's crazy. Legendary supply bins, amps and boosters added to the pool. Legends, controller class. Okay, so this is what we want to look at. Zone overcharge. Now continuously regenerate shields while in zone. Taking damage stops this for 6 seconds. I wonder how slow that is. That would be interesting. Ring consoles. Players can spawn a taller custom evac tower from ring consoles. Ring consoles they have scanned. Okay, interesting. Controllers should have priority when taking... Controllers should have priority when they're taking key spots and fending, so we've buffed their perks so they get to zone early and fight with less loot. Okay, we like that. Yeah. Abilities. Oh no, this is where things get crazy. Okay, bang. Here we go. Passive double time, speed increased by 5%. What the hell? Attack smoke launcher, canister breaks and travels through doors. Projectile speed increased to 2900. I don't even want to say those words. Pullout time reduced to 0.25 was 0.35. Cooldown reduced to 30 seconds was 35. Gas now reactive. Ordnance and abilities disable it for 5 seconds when used inside or nearby. So throwing a grenade, or I think tack snares and things like that for Ash will dissipate the smoke for 5 seconds. So that's pretty dope. Ultimate Rolling Thunder cooldown reduced to 210 seconds was 270. So what? 210 is like 3.5, so 3.5 minutes was 4. I think that's how that works. I don't know. It's less time. That's who cares. Less time. Reduce animation frame to fire projectile to 1. Damn, that's crazy. Upgrades level 2 ultimate cooldown plus and tactical cooldown removed. Cover me moved to level 2. Electric smoke. Tack. Dealing 100 damage to enemy and alts to destroy tags. Dealing 100 damage to enemy alts and destroys tags. Okay. Good to know. Yes. I wonder if it still only does like 5 damage when you get hit in the smoke too. That'll be interesting. Alright, level 3 refugee. Moved, integrated into cover me. I don't know what these perks actually were. So new ECM payload. Electrified alt, dealing 10 more damage, destroys enemy deployables. Crazy. Medal of Honor. Faster revives passive triggers running toward knocked allies. Huh. Bangalore is always fun to play, which also makes her a prime candidate to buff into flex pick. We've updated her upgrades to give her more choices to be a stronger balanced force overall, similar to how other controllers are set to answer highly mobile legends. Rolling Thunder, minus 60 seconds. Attack cooldown, 5 seconds, so those are already built into 1. Cover me, auto ping enemies who trigger. And then what was the other one? Regain HP inside smoke. So what did it say here? Removed, integrated into cover me. Okay, I guess that's kind of cool. So cover me now auto pings enemies and heals in smoke, and then electric smoke. Obviously everyone's taking electric smoke. And then probably this one, destroying deployables and things like that. That'd be great for last zone. With the drop zones and hopefully more strategic plays, this will hopefully make a more competitive comp for ranked. And then that would mean that this combo here with the smoke to destroy tacticals, honestly, it's going to be everywhere all the time. And then with this last one here, it's going to completely negate freaking Newcastle and Rampart and literally everything. So this is the way to go. Caustic, let's see, damage increased to 10 to 15 was 4 to 10. Now causes aim punch to victims when causing damage. Caustic's health bar does not show while inside. Increased visibility to both outside and inside his own gas. Green highlighting is still effective. Clouds now have threat indicators for victims. Now grounds enemies, slowing them once and draining them of movement. Cooldown slow changed. Immediately drains velocity and desired speed, even if target is moving at high velocity or in air. Gas now reactive. Ordnance and abilities disabled for 5 seconds. Okay, same thing like for bangs. Okay, damn, this is a lot of changes. I'm excited, and we're going to get into it here. Abilities. New field research was Nox Vision. Gain research points from poisoning enemies, opening unique death boxes, and scanning ring consoles. Unlock an upgrade point for every 100 research points. Max 2. Oh shit. That's insane. Can uniquely have all 4 perks unlocked at once. Caustic's the way to go. Literally Caustic's insane now. Okay, tactical gas Nox trap. Health increased to 225, was 150. Trap can be activated earlier while inflating. Let's go! Reduce toss and stow by 0.1 second. Increased trap activation radius to 260, was 140. Increased gas radius to 300, was 282. Doubled lifetime to 22 seconds, was 11. Caustic traps take ring damage. Increased activation delay. Increased activation delay? To 0.8 was 0.2. So it starts earlier while inflating, but takes longer? I don't know. I feel like that, like, these two offset themselves, you know? Like, I'm not too sure. We'll have to see how that is actually done, played out in game. So let's see here. Traps can take bullet damage while inflating. Makes sense. Traps take critical 1.4 when hit in the O-ring / base. Okay, good to know. Caustic ultimate Nox gas grenade. Reduced cooldown to 2 minutes, was 3. Reduced toss and stow by 0.05 seconds. What the hell? It's like so fat. That's like such a tiny difference, but okay. Increased oh my god! Increased projectile speed to 1500, was 1300. Increased duration to 20 seconds, was 15. Alright, let's look at these upgrades. I'm excited. Parabolic force and residual toxins removed. Integrated into base kit. Okay, I need to know what these are now, because I don't know what the hell they are. Legends. Controller. Caustic. I also really enjoy Caustic, so let's check these out. Parabolic force and residual toxins. Nox vision persists for longer. Oh, whoa, no way. So now we could just throw tack so much farther and see through it easy. So his current ones are particle diffuser, 50%, Nox gas grenade, gas area effect, and breathe it in and regen HP inside the Nox gas. Okay, so great that you get to throw it farther and see in the smoke. It's built into the kit. Beautiful. New extra traps. 1 additional charge, increased max in world by 2. Breathe it in, move to level 2. Oh, okay, so you can either regen in the smoke or get an extra trap. Level 3, new gas fighter. Tack recharges 300% while in gas. That's insane. Particle diffuser, increase alt radius by 50%. Honestly, I'm sending these, because this just gives you double the benefit for being inside of it. And then you can throw out even more traps. That's crazy. At long last, Nox gas is powerful enough to be scary, even lethal again. To balance this out, we've made it reactive to explosions and player abilities. We hope this makes Caustic feel powerful and more relevant while offering opponents a way to counterplay if they're smart about using resources. So, insane though, but, whew, okay. Grants 100, so we got the ammo and attachments. We got hop-up booster, grants 100% locked hop-up points when you pick them up. Only found a weapon and legendary supply bins. Cannot be picked up without a locked weapon hop-up. Does not appear in Loba's black market. Oh, it's kind of a balance to her black market. Locked hop-up accelerator. Oh, okay. 150 locked hop-up points to unlock. Compatible with Peacekeeper L-Star Alternator. Must have, oh shoot, must have weapon in hand in order to receive additional alt gain. A knock. Assists window reduced to 3 seconds, was 10. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Alt gain. A knock increased to 30%, was 20%. No longer comes pre-equipped with white, blue, purple kit weapons. Accelerator's been very powerful. We want to keep it in. It's power high while incentivizing you to use the weapons more. Okay. Looking at you, ballistic mans. Damn, that's disgusting. Okay, graffiti mod, 300 locked up, compatible with that. Greatly improves weapon handling, slightly increases mag size, adds paintball rounds to some battlefield flair. Gun shield generator, 250 points to unlock. Compatible with M-Lock, R301 Rampage. Select Fire 250 to unlock, compatible with Charge Rifle Prowler. Skull Piercer 400 to unlock, compatible with the same weapons. Wingman Longbow 3030. Alright, weapons. Devotion, LMG, widen reverse hipfire spread, removed improved scaling from higher tier barrels and stocks, previous hotfix, and then previous hotfix, they reduced the mag size. We'll see. Hopefully this helps remove it from the meta. Alright, Spitfire and Rampage, widen reverse hipfire spread again. LMG were feeling, yep, they were feeling pretty damn good. You ain't wrong. Alright, Akimbos are in care package, back to their broken, absolutely broken damage. Decrease the reload time. Oh man, improved hipfire, that's going to be insane. Kinetic feeder, hop up. Alright, RE-45 burst, we already know. It's going to be crazy. Auto, removed from floor loot, yeah, we know that. Back to burst. Shotguns. Yeah, EVA 8 got a little bit of a buff. Mozam's, okay. Reduced, yeah, so these are all, like, EVA 8's previous hotfix, so these are the changes. So, slightly tightened blast pattern, increased rate of fire in both single and double, increased rate of fire when using white or blue shotgun bolt, nice. Peacekeepers back in the floor, increased choke time. Size mag is now 6 instead of 5. Widened blast, increased rechamber, no longer deals headshot damage. Maps, ooh, I don't know how I feel about that one. But okay, it is a broken gun. Well, I mean, it's very, very powerful. Alright, maps here. Damn, we've been doing this for 23 minutes? We're not even done? Okay, we'll try and run through this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be taking so much of your time, but damn. Put me on 2x speed. You probably can't keep up with me on 2x speed. I'm gonna be honest, I talk a little too fast. Alright. Okay, maps. E-District daytime. Yes, cool. Lotus, new rotation added. Added adjacent floorways. Okay, maps in rotation. Ranked and unranked. Broken Moon, E-District, Storm Point. Not a huge fan of those maps, but it's an interesting rotation. I'm okay with it. Mixtape. Okay, I don't really care too much about Mixtape, but it's a fun new addition. Modes, trios and duos. Fun. Wildcard back in. 5 through 18 of August. Second chance revivals, legend stacking, possible self-revive kits, simplified loot and inventory, auto-looting, Evo orbs. They level up weapons, reduce respawn timers, grant a percentage of shield and all charge, kickstart health regens. Wildcard, September 9 to 15, return to core wildcard experience. Okay, is all of this removed in the wildcard then? Or maybe that's for both of those? I'm confused. I don't know. Alright, ranked. Drop zones, details. Match start. Squads are randomly assigned to POI. Pre-legend select. Players are presented with a map. Dog is insane, by the way. My dog, she's so small. She's like she's like the meme of the dogs you see where they pull up like that, you know? Ain't no way my dog would be tweaking out like this right now. Calm down. You guys hear her talking back? This is insane. Alright, after Legend Select... Okay, so match start. Squads are randomly assigned to POI. Pre-Legend Select, players presented with a map of the preview of the drop zones. After Legend Select, players deploy via squad dropship to a assigned zone with nearby enemy POIs marked for imminent threat. During landing, added warning for incoming threats if enemy squad invades drop zones. Note: and ranked matches should allow you to get into the match before it's over. Bad drops can ruin that. Lose RP. Drop zones means all players will land at the relatively same time, have a shot at survival without waiting for dropship to unload. Contested drops are still possible, but limited with manageable. No more will half the lobby. No more will half the lobby drop on the same POI. You get the best chances at loot in your assigned drop zone, but efficient looting is still important in case enemies invade. Heat shields are disabled and ranked, thank God. Stalling near the ring and doing long out-of-ring rotations will now be even riskier. You'll need to rely on good positioning in order to survive into late game scoring. Challenger bonus reworked when eliminating higher ranked opponents. If killer's rank is 1 tier lower than victim, KP is 15% bonus. If the gap is 2, 25, 3, 35, 4, 50% bonus. That is really, really nice. Okay. Entry cost adjustment, bronze 10 was 0, gold 38, 35, platinum 48, 45. Okay. Kill points adjusted. Alright, so you get some less RP for kill points, but placement, you get a little bit more, right? Yeah. Second place 100, third place 75, sixth place 40. That's nice. We like that. System. Added report option for wall hacking and possible game sense. Burst weapons firing sounds now stop if the weapon overheated due to ballistics tag. Fixed inconsistent behavior when picking up weapon attachments. Dude, I feel like I've experienced this so many times. I spam square to pick up something and it's literally not picking it up. Okay, anyways. Fixed intermittent issues with predicting aim punches from ring damage. Okay, fixed bugs that allowed other players in the server to impact your game. Can no longer craft on the side with an item printing on it. Ring visual effects now consistently show up. Thank God. Storm Point's North Pad Tower drops sniper loot again. Cool. Zip rails make a first-person noise when attaching. Okay. Cool, I guess. Watson corrected the used weapon name for eliminations from electrified doors. Dropping gold helmet no longer removes effects of energized healer. Previous hotfix. Double doors no longer have one door electrified if the other breaks. Ultimate. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Coloring. Quality of life. Alt targeted placed over altars, tag portals. Replicated color. Okay. Vantage scanning. Will no longer show enemy information if enemies eliminated. Okay. So yeah, armor 90. Whoa. Updated some tuning to some VFX, primarily on 1P impact FX, revolving around armor and flesh impacts. Armor, 90% less smoke, 40% less debris. Okay. Impact VFX before, after. Huh. Okay. Flesh, less lingering blood, and shorter lifespan, smaller blood size debris. Oh my, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like the after. They look nice. Okay. Trying to fix their audio and stuff like that. Well, that is it. That is an insane new amount of stuff that's coming to the game, and I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow when it drops. I will do my best to get a video posted tomorrow when it drops, and let me know your thoughts on all the changes down below. I know I rambled on this entire video. I will be surprised if you actually made it all the way through the video. If you made it to the end of the video, let me know. Just say, like, I did it. I did it, yeah. Say I did it, bangy dang. That's what I want you to say, okay? Or gas daddy. Choose whichever one you want to put in there because they put it here, okay? And I'm honestly a little, like, I'm like slightly off-put that they put that in there. But anyways, let me know. Comment that you made it to the end of the video. Subscribe, like. Thank you for stopping by. See you tomorrow when the new rank season drops. Peace out.